Alright, so I made some transactions for the PBA again. I changed 5 mods, which is a hell of a lot, but that's just what had to be done. So the most important one of which I'll start with is Infernape, essentially for Florges. So these are the ones I got. I got Mega Blastoise, Nidoking, Aggron, Florges, and Rapidash, and I dropped Mega Bandit, Aerodactyl, Mr. Mime, Infernape, and this thing, Huntail. Smash Press was great. Smash Press was fun. I was going to use it week 2, but I made these transactions. I decided I don't really care for Smash Pass. I'd rather have a more balanced team because I was hyper offense at this point, and there's nothing wrong with hyper offense. I like playing it. I played it the last battle I had, but I just don't want to be forced to play it every single week when my opponent knows that I'm going to play hyper offense every single week. So I like team versatility. So I wanted to draft some walls, and the main one was Florges. Florges is an amazing wall. So I grabbed Florges, and I had to drop Infernape for it. It was either Infernape or Staraptor, and I thought Staraptor was more important to this team because it just destroys things. So I couldn't really drop Infernape, or I couldn't really drop Staraptor because Infernape just lacks the power that Staraptor does, and I really wanted that in the team. So yeah, had to drop Infernape. Infernape is great. Infernape is really good. I want to use Infernape some more, but that's the sacrifice that had to be done. And I really regret franchising Lando because I could have just drafted him in Thundurus and everything would have been cool. So franchising is never worth it. So yeah. So these are the mods I got. Fat Leonardo. Why did I get Fat Leonardo? Because he's a great rapid spinner, the best in the game. And my Hazard removal was only defog at this point, which sucks because and they weren't even good defoggers. It was Aerodactyl and Staraptor. So problem with that is this team has got some hazard stacking potential, like Aggron rocks, Nidoking rocks. What else do I have on my team? Terrakion with rocks. No, that's UGBC. Lando with rocks. So I've got a bunch of rock setters, and then Greninja with spikes and toxic spikes. So I don't want to defog all my hazards away. So that's why I went from Mega Bandit to Mega Blastoise, and all this stuff. The fact that I made this means that I had less points to work with. However, it all worked out because I dropped a tier 1 for tier 2 and Infernape for Florges, and now I actually have 20 more points than I had originally, so it's not really a problem. So anyway, Mega Blastoise for Mega Bandit. Bandit is good. I would have liked to use Bandit, and I could have used it pretty well, but I don't think Bandit really fits. I don't know, maybe it does. It probably does. I could have used Bandit, but I wanted to get Blastoise. It just worked a lot better. And then I dropped Mr. Mime for Aggron. I was like, alright, I don't want to play hyper offense. I'm going to get some walls. Even if they're walls without recovery, like Aggron and Blastoise, I will get them. I will get these walls. Also, Aggron's a steel type, so I have an answer of sorts to fairies as well as Nidoking. And Mr. Mime was not useful anymore since I got Florges, so that was the main reason. I just pretty much looked for something that I could get instead of Mr. Mime because I didn't need it anymore. And then Aerodactyl for Nidoking. I did this because I wanted another rock setter, and somebody from tier 3, there weren't too many great mounts, so I was like, alright, let's get some power. Let's grab Nidoking, because this dude's attack stat is what, 102? Oh wow, yeah, this guy's crazy, so you know, I can have him as a nice wall breaker, super fun, super cool, and he gets rocks, and I think toxic spikes, right? Yeah, toxic spikes. Spikes? No spikes, just toxic spikes, which is good. Hazard setter, he's not as fat as Nidoqueen. I wanted Nidoqueen because it's a bit fatter, and I could maybe potentially use it as a wall, but didn't work out, so yeah. And then Aggron also gets rocks, which is great. I like rocks. Aerodactyl has defog, but I mean, when you have the best rapid spinner in the game, you don't care. There's nothing spin blocks him except like Sableye and Spiritomb, and I don't even know if Sableye lives a +2, or if Sableye even lives a modest max special attack Hydro Pump. Like, I don't think he takes 2 of those, so nothing except those can spin block Mega Blastoise really because of Dark Pulse. And then I got Rapidash for Huntail because I needed a fire type because I dropped Infernape, so I needed a fire type. Rapidash is actually good. It's similar in the sense that it's got a 100 attack and 105 speed. Infernape's 104 attack and 108 speed, so a little similar, and get some good moves. Agility, it has Baton Pass. I actually didn't know it had Baton Pass. Flare Blitz, which is great. Flame Charge, good. Low Kick, Mega Horn. Morning Sun is actually a super cool move that might come in handy. Poison Jab, so I can use it to kill fairies as well. Toxic Sub, Wild Charge, whatever. Oh, Wild Charge, yeah, that's cool. Fire Spin. So I don't think it has any setup moves other than that move, whatever. Other than Agility. So I can Agility pass with this thing, I guess. Oh, Natural Gift. That is awesome. Hypnosis. That's cool. So yeah, Ninetales is not a bad pick. I could potentially, not Ninetales, this thing. Rapidash. Triss Marigold. So that could be super cool. Named it Triss Marigold, the red flaming hair thing. Sansa Stark from, Sansa Stark. If you don't know, whatever. This dude, you probably don't know who Kylo Quinn is. Kylo Quinn, he's like a 6'10" basketball player. Plays center, so he's a little undersized for his position, but he's a pretty big guy. Stocky, and he blocks a lot of shots. Powerful player. So like Agron, powerful player. Not too tall, but stocky, powerful. A really fitting name. And the Grapist. This is named after one of Miguel's Nidokings that he used in a live that was suggested to him by somebody else, and that was nicknamed the Grapist, and I was just like, this is the greatest name, so I like name it the Grapist. And then the Fat Leonardo, I mean the original member of my PBA Season 1 team. I finally have him back. I wanted to get him during the draft. Didn't work out, but made his way back to me, so hope to start using these mons, and I'm gonna have to use them against Benji. So I already made a team. That's the one right here, but I'm gonna have to reprep. I made these transactions about half an hour after I made the team, but I'm gonna have to reprep now. So bye bye, Ape. I'm gonna miss you. I'm not really gonna miss anybody else. Huntail is just Smash Pass is cool, but it's just so much work to even try to figure out how you're going to Smash Pass. And I think against Mike, I definitely could have won if I set rocks. And against Benji, my Smash Pass thing, I think it'll work. Like, I think I'm going to Smash Pass sweep him. Because we're going to do a test battle. Just to see what our original two teams would have done against each other. Because I just want to see if I put Smash Pass. And, yeah, I think that would be cool. And Aerodactyl's good, but I mean, I prefer Nidoking, so, yeah. And then again, I can actually still drop, I could still potentially drop Rapidash, Nidoking, and Aggron halfway through the season when the next transfer window opens. So yeah, that's that. Those are a few transactions, and I will see you guys when I battle, I think when I battle Benji on Wednesday, so Fat Leo, out.